Hey guys, I'm Jamie. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back if it's not your first time. I am starting a new vlog this week. I'm going to be doing some fairly uncomfortable things this week, so I thought I would share my feelings going into that and how I'm going to be dealing with the stress of some things I haven't done in a while. But first, you guys, I wanted to share that my son Gavin, who is 21, he received a pretty cool honor yesterday. He, about a year ago, maybe 9 months ago, 10 months ago, he was one of the first responders to a terrible, terrible accident scene. He was actually not even officially on the fire department at this time. He was doing a ride along with the fire department that he would eventually start working for. But the accident scene was horrific, and he was one of the first there, helped with first life-saving measures at this accident scene, and the person involved in the accident survived. And so Gavin, along with several members of the fire department that he works on, received a very high honor yesterday, and I wasn't able to be there for it because I just started a new job, and it's really hard to take time off from a new job, especially since I took 5 days off as soon as I started working to go on a cruise. And we didn't realize until after the cruise that Gavin was going to be getting this award. Anyway, I wasn't able to go, so I was very sad about that. But my daughter Emily was able to fly up and be there, and my parents, who were in New Hampshire and were planning on coming back to Florida sooner, stayed extra time so that they could be there for this award. And I am just beyond proud, even though I couldn't be there. It's really hard as a mom. I am beyond proud of my little boy, who's, a grown man. He's going to be 22 next month, but I am just beyond proud of him. He's just turned out so great. You guys probably remember Goofy Gavin. Some of you who have been on my channel for quite some time, you probably remember Gavin just being his goofball self on my channel when I first started out about 5 years ago. So anyway, I thought you guys would enjoy hearing about that. So, outfit of the day is this tank top by Montagna. The skirt is by Les Amis, and I just love this combination of black with the like kind of blush pink. I also love the skirt. It is just such a pretty skirt. I love the pleats and just the length of it. Just everything about this skirt is so fun. So that's that's my outfit. Today is Monday, so I had such a fun time at Animal Kingdom yesterday. I went to Animal Kingdom by myself for the day. I did post a video about that earlier in the week, and I had such a great time. I really enjoy doing these solo days, and I enjoy doing things that I have never done before on my own, because they're things that my husband wouldn't necessarily be that interested in. So I did the animation experience there, which was such a great time. I am a terrible artist, terrible, but I was able to draw something because I did this experience. So it was really fun. Anyway, I am going to go finish getting ready for work, do something with my mop here, and I will see you guys later. Sandhill Crane on my morning walk. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday. I'm down on the floor because Luna seemed to want to be involved in today's little check-in. It's going to be time for her to go out soon, so maybe I'll take you guys out with us. She's just doing very quick little walks, not even walks, just like go outside and go pee, because she is still on a crate rest. So we are just doing short things so she doesn't hurt herself. She actually has a follow-up appointment with a vet today. My husband's going to take her because I have to work late. So we'll see what the vet says. I'm hoping she doesn't have to go back on her medications. She's been on 2 rounds now of gabapentin, which is a muscle relaxer, and prednisolone, I don't know how to pronounce it, but that is a steroid. So she's, I think she's been improving. When I go outside with her, I'll show you guys how she's walking. Look at you, you're so cute. You're so cute. Yes, you are. She was up like almost like dry heaving last night. I don't know what was going on, but she seems fine now. So when I take her out, I'll see how she does. But she just, I don't know, she was up in the middle of the night. No idea. So I'm going to show you what I'm wearing today. Even though today is going to be like 85 degrees, I'm wearing pants. I tend to like to wear pants on my night. I don't know why. I'm afraid I'm going to get cold or something, I guess. These pants are by 1822 denim, even though they don't feel at all like denim. They're like a stretchy, I don't know. I guess they're sort of almost like a jegging material. And then this top is by Who What Wear. I got it thrifting. The only thing I'm concerned about is there's a like a button in the back, and I'm afraid, I don't even know if you can see that. I'm afraid it's going to come undone. So we'll see what happens while I'm at home, and then if it does, I'll change my top. But this is kind of a fun one. I do have a cardigan to wear with this as well, but I like this little detail at the bottom. So yeah, I think it's time to take Luna out, and then I gotta do a little bit of exercising and then off to work. She is honestly doing so much better. She could like barely walk a month ago, and she's definitely not fast, but she's just walking much better. Not as well on the grass, but she's much more steady on her feet. Did you see a squirrel? Did you see a squirrel? Yeah. Good girl. You gonna go inside? And then because she's on the prednisone, she is actually like always all right, careful. Always in a rush to get back inside and get her snacks because she knows she gets treats after she goes to the bathroom. Huh? Ready? Go get treats? Go get treats? All right, come on, I'm coming with you. She's been loving these. Are you waiting for your treats? Are you waiting? Okay, let's do another kind of treat first, then we'll do this one after. Gentle. That was sort of gentle. You want another one? Ready? Gentle. Gentle. Good girl. Good girl. Alright guys, I just want to say that black pants were not the right decision today. I am extremely hot after spending my lunch break outside in the 85 or so degree weather. So I'm going to go back in the library and cool off, and yeah, working till 7 tonight. So then I'm going to go home and eat my dinner that I eat every Tuesday night, which is scrambled eggs and raisin toast. Good morning guys, it's Wednesday. Super quick check-in today because I'm running a few minutes behind schedule. So Luna's still in her crate. The door's open, but she doesn't feel like coming out, I guess. She went to the vet yesterday. The vet took her off all her medications and said she can walk up to 3 miles. My husband and I laughed so hard at that because Luna has never walked 3 miles in her life. I think her top has been maybe like 2.5, and then she wants to be carried. So, or go in her stroller. So we just were cracking up because 3 miles is not in Luna's wheelhouse. She's just so tired. Anyway, outfit of the day is this dress by French Grey. I love this one so much. It's just like a tropical. I just realized the fan is on in this room and it's probably really loud. There we go. It's just like a tropical vibe, and that makes me really happy. I did get a cardigan to put on top of it. If I think of it later, I will pop in and show you what the cardigan looks like with this dress, but it's downstairs. And I want to make sure to get some exercise in, so I'm going to make this short and sweet today. The lighting in here is terrible, though. Anyway, just wanted to check in and update you guys on Luna. Also, I wanted to say, in case I don't have time tomorrow morning, because I'm also rushing around, I'm doing a story time tomorrow. I haven't done story time in 2 years. I think I mentioned this last week. I am a little nervous, but also it's a one-time thing. It's not going to be a regular thing for me. So I'm going to just kind of do it and get it done and hope that the families enjoy it. I just could not stand the thought of the kids not having like a Easter / bunny / egg hunt kind of story time. So I'm stepping in and doing it, even though it makes me really uncomfortable. This story time gets like 50 people on the regular. So that's a lot. My story times at my library in New Hampshire usually got 30, although I will say for the Easter story time, the last year I did it, we did get 50 people. So I've done large story times before. It's just not really in my comfort zone. So I'm gonna just do my best and just get it done. I've got plans, I've got stories all picked out, and we've got a craft to do, and yeah, it'll be fine. But it's been a long time. So anyway, I will try to stop in again later. So I will see you guys then. Good morning, guys. It's Thursday, and today is story time day, so I am getting prepared. I wanted to pop in though and say I'm not as nervous as I thought I was going to be. I think because this isn't my story time. Like, I don't have to be responsible if it doesn't go well. I think it'll go fine. But if it's going terribly, I can just say, okay, I think we're all we're all done with stories for today, and let's go do our craft. So I am not feeling I'm not feeling like the weight of the world is on my shoulders when it comes to this story time. Anyway, I thought I would give you guys a quick little haul. I ordered a few things on Amazon yesterday, and they came this morning at like 4 a.m. So let me get a little bit more natural light in here. Okay, so I got this CeraVe tinted moisturizer, or tinted sunscreen. Yeah, tinted sunscreen. I don't know if this is my correct shade because the tube I already had didn't say which color it was, light or medium. So I went with medium because my skin's a little bit darker from being a little tanner, but we'll see how that goes. I really, really like this because it's not super heavy, and that's nice. So I also got this. I love this mineral sunscreen. It is very light and it doesn't have all the bad stuff in it that some sunscreens have. I know I need to wear sunscreen, but I try to be a little bit more natural about it. So yeah. This I also got, I love this for my hair. I just put it in my hair and then like scrunch it up to give it the waves that it has. I've been using kind of another cream too. I use that first and then kind of just like scrunch my hair up in a towel while I get my makeup on, and then I put this stuff in after and just sort of let it air dry. So the last thing I got, I have to take these out of the package. Well, I'll just leave them in for now because it's basically exactly what I'm wearing right now. I'm taking them out of the package so you can actually see what colors they are. But these are by Amazon Essentials. They are just basic tanks, but they're great with skirts. So this one's kind of like a mauve, I guess. They called it brown on the Amazon site, but this one looks almost like purpley brown. Is that mauve? I don't know. But then I also got just a plain beige one. So I think both will be great for just kind of mixing and matching with skirts. So that was my little Amazon haul. And then I am getting ready to head to work. I have to go do my hair, so that'll be next after I let it air dry just a little bit more. It's still feeling kind of wet. But my outfit of the day, I won't do a mirror shot. You guys have seen this one before because I wore this one in a Ross try-on, the Ross and Marshalls haul that I did. I actually think I got these pants at Marshalls. They are so comfortable. They are just light and airy, sort of linen-y feeling. I don't know if they're actually linen. I keep forgetting to check, but they're just so comfy. So yeah, I figured they'd be really good for story time because I'll be jumping around and running. I know I just said the other day, I don't know why I said running, but sometimes we do like running in place. I know I just said the other day that pants were not a great choice. However, these are so light and the other ones were kind of tight to my legs. So I think they were keeping me a little bit warmer. These are just so light. So I think they'll be great for moving around a lot in story time and, sitting in a chair where kids are below my leg level and, not accidentally showing anything off because I'm wearing a skirt, if that makes sense. Okay, I'm gonna go do my hair. I feel like I'm in a rush this morning, but I will check in later, hopefully later this afternoon, and let you guys know how story time went today. Hey guys, it is Thursday afternoon now. I thought I'd come to you from our guest room because I never come in here, so I just thought it would be fun to come somewhere different. In the background I have my daughter and her fiance's Easter baskets, and then my Loungefly bags because they have taken over my other room, and so yeah, I needed to put them somewhere else. So anyway, I wanted to just let you guys know how story time went. I was truly leading up to this kind of intimidated by the size that I knew story time would be. And it was awesome. I loved having that many people in story time. There were 48 people there today. So I was doing story time for, I think it was 24 kids and 24 adults or something like that. And it was really nice having that many kids because even if some didn't participate, there were so many that were. Whereas if I'm doing a smaller story time and some don't participate, it's much more obvious. So it was just, there were tons of kids. The grown-ups were really kind and friendly, and I didn't feel like nervous about doing story time in front of them. We did the bunny pokey, which is the hokey pokey, but you're a bunny. We did lots of bunny and egg hunt kind of stories. I will say my favorite Easter story is Max's Chocolate Chicken by Rosemary Wells. In case you're looking for a fun book to read to kids about Easter, I love Max's Chocolate Chicken. So yeah, we just had a super fun time and did a craft, and it went so well. I was on that, like, it's hard to explain, but I was on that like performance high, I guess. After, I just was like, the rest of my day went really well, and I just felt really good about it. So anyway, I just wanted to stop in and let you guys know how it went. It was great. All right, I will see you tomorrow for our last day of the week. Good morning, guys. It is Friday. I am doing some watering in my office. I have a bunch of plants in here. I'll show you a few of them as I water them, but thought I would check in, show you what I'm wearing. The lighting in here is not great right now, but I am wearing today this little sweater that I just got from Shein. I need to do a little haul for you guys. I got like 11 things, and they're all super cute. I've already worn most of them at least once. Mostly the cardigans. I got several cardigans because I just need them this time of year for being inside. But I'm wearing this with this Time and True dress. I'll do a little mirror shot for you. I got this dress thrifting, and I wore a belt with it to kind of cinch it in a little bit. It's very flowy, but I don't love that look on me all the time. I don't want to look like I'm concealing a pregnancy or something like that. I want to sometimes have a defined waistline. So I'm wearing a belt with this today, and I'll be wearing brown sandals. I'm wearing gold jewelry. My little pearl necklace here that's a little bit longer. Usually when I make necklaces or get necklaces, I will do like a mix of 16 and 18-inch chains so that I have some that I can wear with outfits with lower necklines because, you know, they'll be above the neckline. And then some that I can wear with outfits with higher necklines, like this one, which is an 18-inch chain, and it goes, you know, below where the neckline is. So I have a nice mix of sort of like silver jewelry, gold jewelry, and rose gold jewelry with the same mixture of 16-inch and 18-inch chains. So because I wear such kind of simple jewelry, I just wanted to mix it up enough so that I can have enough for both types of clothing. Anyway, enough rambling from me today. I am gonna get to watering my plants. So along with my Muppets collection in here, which is probably out of hand a little bit, but, oh, and there's more over here. This is my ring light. But yeah, I have plants in here. I have been watering with just a water bottle, like just an empty water bottle, because there's less spillage that way, I've noticed. So I have been just sort of, you know, not worried about getting an aesthetically pleasing little watering can. The problem with this is that it runs out of water really quickly, so I need to get a bigger one at least. I don't think this one needs to be watered. No, it doesn't. This is a Hoya that I got at Home Depot like last summer, and it's doing so well. This one does need to be watered. This, again, I got both of these at the same time, and they've grown like crazy. They make me so happy. I think I got this one the same day, and it hasn't grown as fast, but it's doing fine. I had one of these before. I had such a huge plant collection in my last house, and I had to sell most of them when we were moving, which made me super sad. Here's the rest of my plants over here. This one, oh my gosh, this is a Philodendron squamiferum. I love this plant so much. Look at these leaves. Aren't they fun? I don't even know. They look like, I don't know, some sort of animal head or something. I don't even know how to explain it. This one does not look healthy, but I love this plant so much. And this one I'm thinking about putting outside by the pool at some point because look how much room it takes up in this room. It's huge. So I don't know, I'm thinking about moving it outside, but I don't want it to die. However, I only spent like $10 on it at Walmart. So I think, you know, if something happened to it, it wouldn't be the end of the world, but I really do like it. And also, I think it was $10 because look, like some of the leaves are in half. I don't know what happened to them, but they broke before I got it. So this one too. I don't know what happened there. All right, so I'm gonna finish watering these plants and then finish getting ready for work. I'm just working a 6-hour day today. What is going on with the lighting in here? I'm just working 6 hours. So then I'm gonna go probably to like Lowe's or something after work, maybe even the grocery store. I have been wanting an Easter cactus. I thought they would be out this time of year because Easter is Sunday, but I have not seen a single one. So, man, this lighting. So I'm gonna go after work, see if I haven't been to Lowe's to specifically check for an Easter cactus. So I'm gonna do that after work, see if I can find one. And then, yeah, it's gonna be Easter this weekend. Let me know down below if you guys have fun Easter plans. I would love to know. We're not doing anything super exciting this year. We're just going out for a quick brunch, just my in-laws, my husband and myself and my daughter. So just 5 of us just going out for brunch. And then Emily is actually coming over beforehand, I think, to search for her Easter basket because even though she's 23, she still needs to search for her Easter basket. If Gavin was in the area too, I'm sure that he would need to do that as well. I did send up some Easter stuff for Gavin and his girlfriend, but they've already eaten it all. So they did not wait for Easter, which is fine. Anyway, all right, guys, I hope you have a wonderful holiday and thank you so much for coming along with me as always. I love having you here. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.